Oh, hey, I didn't see you guys there. Today, I'm going to be telling you the differences between flake shavings for chickens and corn cob bedding. So we're going to be comparing the two and see which one's better. Let's do this. Alright guys, come on in closer so that we can start talking about this. Alright, that might be a little too close, you might need to back up. There we go, that is a lot better. So, like I said, we're going to be talking about the differences between corn cob bedding, which, if you guys don't know what that is basically just the husk of the corn after they take the corn off of it, and they just like crush it and cut it up, and it's like small little chunks of the corn cob. And we're going to be comparing it to everyone's favorite flake pine shavings from Tractor Supply. And yeah, I've had a little bit of experience with both of these. Mainly this one, but I've just started using this and I want to tell you guys how it went. So let's get to one of these coops and start talking about one of these beddings. As you guys can see here, this is our pine shavings coop, which obviously has pine shavings. Who would have thunk it? But if you look, I just threw a tiny bit of new stuff on top, but it gets dirty fast and it cakes together. So what I mean by cakes together is that like after they poop so much, it creates a whole nother like sheet of plywood on top of the floor, which is very good in winter. If you guys use pine shavings, you probably know that after it builds up for so long, the manure and stuff creates heat, and it can get pretty hot. It definitely can. This is a great bedding for winter. Summer, on the other hand, I guess it could somewhat insulate if you have something cooling inside of your coop, but I don't particularly love to use this in the summer because of the fact of the heat that comes from all of this manure that gets compressed and like pushed into this like giant patty thing on the floor that then creates more heat, which they do not need in the summer because chickens do way better in winter than they ever do in summer. Basically, this stuff is only like $5-6. I'll cop up how much it actually is up here, but I'm not saying I hate it. I think this is amazing during the winter. It's definitely not good for summer, I'll tell you that right now. So anyway, let's get on to the corn cob bedding in my other coop, and I will talk about that. Alright, and here we have our corn cob bedding, which in my opinion is literally the best stuff for summer. Which, here comes Red to come and talk about corn cob bedding too, because she loves it. Everyone that's in here loves this stuff. At first they were a little weary of it touching their feet, like the texture of it, I guess, kind of messed with them. But now they're completely fine and happy with it. And it's just so amazing. The smell is like non-existent. You know, usually there's a chicken coop smell. Whenever you think of like a chicken coop, it always smells bad. But there's no chicken coop smell. Obviously, this is a little bit older, so there's feathers and everything in it because I've had some young chicks growing out. And they've been losing feathers. I've had chickens molt in here and stuff because I have a ton of different ages that I'm growing in here. There's a lot going on. But this stuff is just the best. The texture is awesome, and it just does not cake up and get super hot in the summer like pine shavings do. So in winter, I have not experienced this bedding yet. I'm still going to try using it, but it does not hold in heat as well as the pine shavings do compressing because they basically insulate the floor. I don't know. I still really love this for summer. It is like the perfect summer bedding. So if you guys ever go out to like Rural King, I think has it, and a few other stores, I'm not positive, you'll have to check your local stores, but corn cob bedding, absolutely top tier for insulating your coop. in the summer. Not insulating it, having bedding in your coop. Alright guys, that's pretty much it. Whether you prefer flake shavings from Tractor Supply or corncob bedding, it doesn't matter. They both do their job and they do it well. I personally am not going to be using flakes in the summertime because they hold too much heat in my opinion. So I'm going to be pursuing corncob bedding a lot more this summer, but later on near winter and throughout winter I'm going to be making another video on which one I like better in the middle of winter, because it could be a whole different story. But at this point and how hot it is outside, corncob bedding is definitely on the top of my list of best bedding. Now we can also go into different beddings, like I've tried aspen beddings, that's a big no-go. Hemp bedding, pretty good, way too expensive. But if you guys want me to go more in depth with that kind of stuff that I've done, I totally will. I'll compare anything to pine shavings. If you guys ask me, I'll go buy a bag and test it out for a week or two and just see. Which, if I've already tested it, I'll just tell you guys. But yeah, you guys, if you want to give me any kind of ideas for a type of bedding to use that would maybe be better than corncob or pine flakes, I'm down. I'm down for anything. Down to try any new bedding, anything like that. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure to like, subscribe, hit that bell and comment down there. And thank you guys so much for watching. Bye.